Hey, welcome to Mic Drop, where I'm going to help you ace your next audition. All right, today I want to talk about the concept of scooping. It's great for ice cream. It's not so great for a lot of Broadway songs. Or, yeah, depends on the song. If you're singing country, go for it. It's a very common style. But let me tell you, scooping and sliding are kind of similar concepts. And you'll hear a lot of beginning singers relying on these scoops and slides. And so, what do I mean by that? Uh, when you're singing one note to another, you can either sing it cleanly between the two notes, or you can slide between them. Like if you're singing the song somewhere, and this especially happens when there's a big gap. So I pick the song somewhere because there's a big jump right at the beginning. Like we go, there's so there I have a very clear delineation between the notes. But if you slide, you might sound like this. There's where you're sliding up to the higher note, right? And like I said, in some kinds of music, that's perfectly fine. Lots of kind of jazz music, country music, there's a lot of sliding going on, and scooping. Scooping can just be that kind of sound. There's a place for us somewhere. You kind of get that little scoop. And I've worked with a lot of singers who've heard that style, like on the radio or on streaming. I guess I kind of assume that's all on the radio anymore. It was when I was growing up. But, they listen to popular music and they hear a lot of scooping and sliding. So, and then they imitate that. And it's okay for some styles, but if you're doing Broadway, unless it's like maybe a country musical, those do exist. You might want to keep that away. So, like if you're doing West Side Story, for example, you're probably not going to want to do that. You're not going to want to go, there's a place for us, or there's a. You want to have a nice, clean break between the there's a place for us. And that doesn't mean you can't connect your notes. You can't be legato. There's a place for us. It's a matter of how you connect your notes. You're not sliding up there, and you're not scooping when you go to the high note. So I want you to look at your audition piece. This is something you might need to record yourself and listen back to it and have other people help you. Sometimes it's harder to spot your own issues, but listen to it and see, am I doing any scooping or sliding that's inappropriate? That might detract from the style of the music, especially in these more classic musicals. If you're doing something like Rodgers and Hammerstein, or even Gilbert and Sullivan, you don't want to be doing any of that. Like if you're doing Oklahoma, it's you want to be even though even though it is kind of set in the country, it's still not you're not going to want to be scooping and sliding over everywhere. That's just not the style of Golden Age musicals. So take it on a project by project basis whether that would be appropriate to your vocal style. But you do need to know how to spot it, and you need to be able to practice doing it or not doing it so that you can make sure that your vocal style matches the audition that you're going to be submitting. All right. Now go out there, drop that mic, break a leg.